very hard. JW in the interview said there's a lot of stuff that's been going on that they've tweaked that he doesn't want to give away. So let's see how things start off here. Because we've got Guardian, he's picked up the Deagle. That's a fun one. Trying to get the picks in mid, and he's going to get it as well. Onto Lekra, no less.
And Rain with a P250 will get a headshot in the pistol round. Always nice to see. And they're waiting for more picks, not committing anything just yet. Although it does look like a split of the A site is what we're about to witness. Nico is in the main area, and he'll start to charge in as Rain holds angles towards the forklift position and the car, clearing one then the other. Golden trying to catch him out, but he won't. Looks like FaZe are off to a good start on Cash.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Crim's looking to make some money here, trying to get one frag. Oh, it's just not really happening, is it? Denied even a single kill. Guardian gets himself two.
He'll be looking to cover A main for his teammates. There's a pop flash. It might be a fast play just to break the buy of Fnatic. Rain charging into the A side, spraying through the smoke as well. JW barely surviving. Look how close Olofmeister is to the car position as well. He might even jump onto the highway position. He would do exactly that. There's one kill. Not the other one though. JW will survive for now.
They know exactly where he is. Ooh, does he actually make it out there? He will. In fact, that smoke will allow him to even be a little bit more safe to escape.
There's a Molotov to flush him out eventually. Although it doesn't seem to be connecting with him. Oh, it's terrible. It's a terrible flashbang, so that could cost FaZe. Are they aware just how bad the flashbang was? Perhaps not, but Rain is good for it anyway.
Yep.
Sorry, the Molotov, not flashbang.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't really matter, does it, when Rain is just... He's just too good, isn't he? Able to react in a good amount of time, and Flusher gets himself a frag as well. So at this point, they know where the only dangerous weapon is, and Flusher is somewhat isolated on the B site with that. And it's going to be an easy job now for FaZe to, with the information, move into the correct spaces on the map towards A and do the damage. Although they do get the kill there. Golden, he's done some damage. Can they actually stop this? Golden gets himself another one. Lekro's there as well. And all of a sudden, everything goes wrong. There's no time for even Olofmeister to save this. He's got to get both kills. He wants to try to win this round, but Lekro with the run and gun for the finish. Looking to find a good timing for it. There it goes in the center area. The flashbang, not quite perfect there, but Golden's going to be having a good time. An easy frag to carry into Rain. Golden doing so much damage. Eventually, the Tracer fire will give his position away.
Fnatic are really taking some risks here to make their defense as strong as possible. JW on the flank now, but will he be fast enough?
There, Crims gets himself two from the elevated position. Guardian with a trade off the but the flank is in, and that's him dead.
I do wonder now if he's going to be the main performer perhaps on this map, but we'll have to wait and see because FaZe again are going straight for the charge towards A. The numbers game working out so far.
Golden goes down immediately, but they go quick to it. Trading out though. FaZe in a 3 versus 3 post-plant situation. That's a good spot to be in. Now the rotation comes in.
That bomb is really ticked already, so Fnatic needs to get out of there. That's an extra kill for Crims. He can consider it a bonus one. Flusher for looking for more, and he will deliver it. So they've got that out of it at least. So FaZe making plays. Molotov hasn't really spread as much as it might have otherwise. Plays inconsistent. Looking for some info, maybe to rotate an extra player. Maybe Flusher will be rotating away soon.
JW, opportunity to kill the re-peek there from Olofmeister, rather the trade frag.
I do believe it is exactly the same sound. Lekra spotting 2 players, delivering a kill onto 1. That's the bomb on the radar as well. Crim and Flusher rotating, but can they get there fast enough? Not to save Lekro. Flusher making his way towards car. Crim's on the flank. Olofmeister staying in main. By the lockers now. Will Crims be ready for this position? Flusher see nothing towards car. Chosen to go through short, maybe in case of somebody behind the box. Crims, he's got 2 angles to cover, but Olofmeister looking the wrong way makes it a 2 versus 1. Another plant is on the side. Guardian with a massive snap. 1-on-1 now. Crims is in a difficult situation, and Guardian will deliver the kill.
And FaZe, ooh, hello. JW with a nice little spray through the smoke there, finding himself a headshot. Must be nice. A lot of trouble here for FaZe. Lots of damage being done by the utility usage of Fnatic as well. Now they're repositioning more and more players towards the A side of the map here, so really looks very strong for Fnatic. The only way for this to really go wrong is if Guardian does find a pick, but out comes the Molotov, looks to the other side, and just like that, a 1-2 punch, sets it up.
FaZe look for an opening towards the middle position in this 4 versus 4. Crims spots Guardian from the sandbags position. Is there a Molotov? He throws an aggressive flashbang, which he can peek behind, but doesn't know there's another player boosted, however. It's a 3. Okay, now it's a 2 versus 2. 2 very quick frags. Golden, though, he's still on the A side. Does Rain know that someone's there? He does now. Great headshot, and this is a winnable round for FaZe.
And we can't see Olaf now does indeed have that open. He could be minding the cross. And Flusher has only an HE grenade. There it goes, sailing towards the back of quad. Not enough damage, and Flusher is going to be very hard-pressed to somehow beat out this crossfire that has been set up between the two FaZe players. Rain has to watch close. Olafmeister has his 6, and there's nothing much that Flusher really has that he can do here. He's going to jump across, though. Maybe this is the only play. Jumps on top of Rain, but still, Olafmeister, really impressive, especially pulling back that last round. Ooh, hello. Well, the Deagles are always there to serve the Fnatic side. JW repositions here, looking for more damage around the side of the smoke. This is an opportunity. There it is. Gets himself the AK out as well. Going for a close position here. Sneaky stuff from JW. They'll never suspect this. Nico, he's a free one, surely, but Olafmeister certainly will be. Out comes the Deagle once again. JW keeps pressing forwards, making plays. He's just constricting them, distracting them for Crims to sneak up on the flank.
Or he was at least. That's a very deep grenade from Flusher. Nice pop flash though. Blinds everyone. Rain, he'll say yes, we are here. There's a flying Crims, not enough. Flusher trading through the smoke.
As time goes on. Ooh, okay, they seem to really have a... Oh my god, JW absolutely knew.
In the vents. Flusher taken out elsewhere. 20 seconds now for FaZe. Surely B is their only option, surely. Olafmeister rotating. Does JW get the sound cues? It seems Guardian is going to sort of fake towards A. He's going to die for his country. Spotting a play on a high ground, dropping to the low. He can't even offer the fake, or can he? They're rotating out of the B bomb site, but JW's there. JW was the worst case scenario. He was the big red button, and he will win round number 5 for Fnatic. Guardian's already pushed through into the outside of B. So there's a crossfire, but it's not quite working out just yet. Carrigan still has some range on these Glocks. Guardian taking out one player. He's got a nice cross to the side as well, so maybe he can do more. In the meantime, JW's pushed through to CT, but he's got to rely on his teammates to deliver a bomb plant. And then he can start to flank. He's doing that. There goes Olafmeister. 2 versus 4 now. Guardian's position is known. Not sure about Nico, though. In a middle position, how much can he expect to do? Making sure no one is coming from his 6. And he will move to his 12.
JW. Don't have time to explain why, which...
It's the same as I did in the first one.
Oh, let's do your explanations as well.
Oh no.
It's like the guns are being stolen potentially here by FaZe as they're in towards the B side of things. Works out, but they still have to contend with Lekra and Crims. Fully healthed up, fully naded up. So lots of utility to use here to try to make their lives easier. Lots of footsteps here for Crims to hear as well. So he's going to be keeping an eye on the rotation. And that information will be fed back to Lekra, who will safely plant on A. And again, information confirmed even again. There should be no way for FaZe to win this. However, Nico does trade. There is a chance now.
Nico's not the one you want in the 1 versus 1, but Lekra's got the high ground advantage, and Nico surely can't be prepared for this. Lekra, is he looking? There we go.
Which will be Guardian. Oh, he actually just goes with that pop flash. Beautiful stuff. Gets himself a kill from it. Gets more information. Another flashbang out there, but it won't save him from Lekra.
Guardian is here to hold down the fort in the meantime. And Golden's got the bomb, so he can't commit too much in this situation, because if he loses a bomb, maybe they lose the round. But how does he escape now? He's on his own. Okay, there's a smoke down. There's a smoke down, but he's still not crossing, and there's the bomb gone. Guardian will probably post up and just hold that angle once again. Although, switch it up. You've got Carrigan there as well for support. Where JW.
FaZe. Will they be ready for this? Well, yes, they've got 4 players ready, or behind the smokes to retake this. They can go through the smokes. That may be a regret, but maybe not. Carrigan's in there with the help of Nico to clear up the offensive from Fnatic. Now it's just Flusher. Gets caught from the back, and FaZe, that was too telegraphed for them. The CT response to that situation is very telegraphed. By the way, here goes that quick mid. First frags go the way of FaZe. Complete failure here on middle for Fnatic. What are they left with? Flusher and JW. Desperation plays. JW, no, he has to do something. He has to do it now. Flusher out through the door as well to play off of. They do have the bomb. They could make a go of this. JW looks for the first frag.
Where does Flusher deploy his smoke? He's got to do it quickly before the other gets traded here. Finally, Carrigan goes down, looking for the trade, but there's not one yet. Nico comes in late as he looks towards the car position, and that leaves Flusher 1 versus 3. He has used his smoke grenade, maybe on the other side of the red container. Dancing around now, 2 more to find. Nico and Guardian. Will Guardian hold the angle while Nico pushes? Still time for these players, but not much. The Molotov may force flush, although hasn't really gone into his position. They might think it's clear. They've got to get it on this bomb, otherwise the match might be lost already. The round, sorry. Nico manages to trade. Is there time, though? It's going to be a close one.
I think he's just about got it. Oh, that's a close one.
A push. There are 7 smokes live on the map at the moment, and that means variance, especially when there's an aggressive T side, but variance still on Fnatic. Almost 2-man spray down for Rain, but Guardian is here as well. Have they heard the scope? Trying to reposition. The CZ is too long to draw it. Back to the AWP. JW 1 versus 4. Take Guardian away, but he's lost the bomb.
Ready and waiting though. The smoke is such an issue for JW. He can't really easily push through it. Finds the timing. Nico jumping up.
He's going as fast as he can. Olofmeister gets the sound cues, and he's going to have the angle, even if there was time, which I don't think there is. Olofmeister with the pre-fire there, and no, there isn't time. He was asking too much of himself, unfortunately. Oh, 1 second. Carrington was on the car position as well, but it doesn't matter now. 16.
Do you feel the